So this is Miravalle. This was built in 1885 for a gentleman named Tiburcio Perot. He built it 2 years after the Berenger brothers finished their home, the Rhine House. He decided to hire the same architect and make his home roughly 500 square feet larger than the Berenger's Rhine House. If you look at this house though, everything you see on the exterior, all the windows and the stonework is all original. We will be going inside. So this is the library at Miravalle, if you come on in. The light fixtures are all original, as well as all the woodwork on all of these. As I mentioned earlier, even though this place had been abandoned for 40 years, nothing was ever damaged here. All the tile work is original here as well. When we were outside, I talked about looking at this picture of Tiburcio Perot. So if you come on over here, you'll see Tiburcio sitting right outside that door with his half-sister. So this is the living room or parlor of Miravalle. If you look over here, you'll notice the light fixtures are still original. The gas fixtures, of course, now electric. This is one of our 2 tasting rooms that we do our estate tastings at. I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. This room, of course, it looks almost gold. In the library, you'll see that it's more of a copper look to it, and then in the formal dining room where we're headed, that is all painted white. So if you want to come on this way, we'll go in through the parlor area and into the dining room. This staircase, of course, again, is original, and you'll see the parrot window at the top of the staircase when we go by it. And then, of course, the beautiful windows here with Tiburcio's initials written up on the top there. So we're going to head on into the dining room now so we can do one of our seated estate tastings, and I'll tell you about the wines and the options that we have for our tastings here if you come on in. So basically we do a couple different tastings here. This is set up for an estate tasting where we try 2 of our Cabernets and 2 of our Bordeaux's. We also do something called a 5 decades tasting where we taste from 5 different decades as far back as 1979 right up through our current releases, as well as doing an explore Bordeaux tasting, or we want to do exploring our Cabernets through 4 different years. So to start with, what we always do is our standard pour. So we are a library house. We always pour library wines here. We do have our current releases available for purchase, but our unique tastings and our niche is the fact that you'll always taste, as a standard here at this winery, our older wines so that you can taste a library wine and what that would be. So right now, our current tasting in the tasting room is our 2006 Cabernet, and we just released the 2011 into our tasting. The beauty about these library wines is you never quite know where they are in the bottle. So there's a constant dance to those layers that you're going to get in a bottle of wine, especially as it ages.